Alright, I know we're done with this playthrough, and this is kind of like an epilogue or end credits or whatever. But you know what? I got some things I need to say about this game and the future of it on this channel. In the meantime, maybe we'll see if these here mods will do anything, including this one. We've got too many abandoned buildings as of late. That's probably my fault, but let's see if any of this works. So let me indulge in this for a little bit, and we'll properly close this out. Howdy folks, Morgoth the Barbarian here. Our playthrough in New Braintree may have concluded, at least for right now, but I figured we'd try a couple things with these mods and see if this situation, this ugly situation, kind of can improve here. We got too many abandoned buildings, too many, rent is too dang high, and apparently there's not enough people working in this city. Which is funny because we got 200,000 people, but we have 219,000 jobs. That's wild. All right, I mean, it is what it is. So let's see about if these mods will work, and then I got some things I need to say about this game in general. So first things first. Whoa, that was quick. Oh, that was twice as quick. So the abandoned buildings all got automatically demolished. Glad to see that works. The population, if you notice, just instantaneously dropped by like 6,000, and I think that's the population rebalancer coming in. I think this also can fix our school situation. It's supposed to. To be determined, I guess. I don't know. Let me just make sure now everything works. But what I just did is unleash some mods to kind of rebalance things a little bit. Oh dear, and now it's killing my computer, or at least attempting to. This is wonderful. I knew this game had some performance issues at this population level. I didn't think it would be this nutty. Also, our clock is barely going, too. What is happening right now? Mind you, I'm now deploying some mods here. Oh, wow, it's stuttering horribly. You sure I'm not playing City Skylines 1 here? Alright, well, we can try and let this go. What did I unlock? Huh, yeah, it says I unlocked something, but I can't see what it is. Okay. Now, why is the rent too gosh darn high? I've always wondered what the issue was. I mean, they are happy to the max. Whoa, did you see that? Land values just went all up at once. That's nuts. Oh, a lot of poorly educated folks. Weird, because I thought the city had good education. So what are we doing here? Okay, 40% are apparently poorly educated, which is weird. That could be why. Poorly educated folks don't make enough, so that's probably why we've seen all these blue things over here. And of course, there's not enough workers. Our population sits at 196, and there's, if you recall, 220,000 jobs. Well, if we got way more jobs than people, that might explain a lot. So I'm going to let that see if it can rebalance itself in the meantime. Let's go over here for a minute and ride along with someone. Wow, that is a lot of traffic. Look at all the semis and delivery vans. This must be the economy rebalancer kicking in all of a sudden here. So let's just go in on one of these. Well, there's a taxi too. Yeah, this game is moving a lot more slowly than it normally was. Those hip cups you're feeling is probably the land value increasing. So, all right. So while we're waiting for that, I got some things I need to say here about this game and the future of it on this channel in general. Alright, so here's the deal. as of April 27th, which is when I'm recording this. So I think we all know this game is just a mess. A royal big mess, to say the least. Granted, they Colossal Order or Paradox, I don't know which one's the developer, just announced a patch as of this video a couple days ago, saying that's actually it fixes a lot of the graphical issues and does a lot of things. And supposedly there's more fixes coming down the pipeline. Okay, that's a little loud. I will say, though, that those fixes will probably take their sweet time to get in. Furthermore, they just announced that new content isn't coming till 2025, which is funny because the Bridges and Ports DLC, or Acid Pack, or whatever you call it, was supposed to come out in spring. What the hell? It's almost as if this game needed to be delayed a year. Like, say, a certain game that I played. Didn't expect Battlefield 2042 to be catching strays in this video, but here we are. There we go. Okay, that sounds a lot better. Apologies for the noise, the background. Wow, you can tell the mods are just trying their hardest to work. It's a lot harder to deploy mods all at once. Especially, you know, when you've already got a city of almost 200K. It'll get back there shortly once the population rebalancing takes into effect. But yeah, I mean, you know, this game has a lot of issues behind it. I mean, for starters, it looks like the traffic is skating on the bridge, or is it just me? I don't know. I mean, functionality-wise, it looks nice, and it's certainly a lot of things that are upgrades from Cities Skylines 1. But with the bad performance, some of the bugs, the Acid Pack, which, if you look very carefully, there's kind of the results of it right there. I mean, you've got waterfront houses that look almost similar to what's out there already. I mean, bless Paradox for giving everybody like who purchased the DLC free refunds, and for those of us who were silly enough to pre-order the Ultimate package, hi, it me, I messed up. Anyways, enough about my issues or failures. But yeah, I think it's pretty obvious this game needed another year to be delayed in regards to release because it clearly wasn't ready. Mind you, once again, this is the mods slowing down my PC's performance. But even then, there were instances when it was just like buggy at the start. I don't think I need to really go over that. So it's highly unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I think as it pertains to me, I'm probably going to wait until the Bridges and Ports DLC and see if, before I do any sort of new playthrough. But I can certainly come back to work on this city off camera and see what the mods do, and see if anything else pops up. Maybe if I like things enough, I'll come back to this in a brand new city, where hopefully the mods can help this situation. At least right from the start. I know, this looks really ugly. I apologize for the performance. My poor PC is probably cursing me out right away, if it means anything. Oh yeah, I can already hear the fan on it going nuts, and it probably won't be long before it starts going ballistic. Whoo boy, then this is at 200K. I don't even want to know what this looks like at 500,000, or even twice the size. Or even 1 million. Some YouTuber that I like on here actually just dropped a video testing it out at 1 million, and let's just say I am not going to go there after watching that video. You can look on YouTube for it to see for yourself. But long story short, I think I need to take a break from this playthrough. In the meantime, I'm probably going to start looking to other games. Obviously, we'll continue on with Battlefield 2042 for as long as Season 7 progresses. Once that ends, I'm basically peacing out on that game too. Battlefield 1 will also be present. Maybe Battlefield 5 if that game behaves. What on earth? Huh. Wow. Well, okay, speaking of wow, what is going on here? We got traffic jams all over the place. That is nuts. Okay, I don't know what was worse. That? The image of the water underneath? Or this? This just looks ugly. But yeah, so probably some more Battlefield 5 for as long as I want to play that. And Battlefield 1. And then we'll just simply go from there, I guess. Oh my god, holy camera, Batman. Okay, we'll go down. We'll take a road trip down here. I'm thinking of pulling in some other games too, like Civilization 6. I have plans to get a playthrough on that going, but I kind of need to do a couple things before I get that going. And then we'll just simply go from there. So this is kind of a stay tuned moment. Also, I do want to quickly, on that note, thank everyone for getting me up to 50 subscribers, which we did as of this moment. As you know, once you get to 100, you get the special little name, so I will see maybe if I can get up there. Be much appreciated if y'all who aren't subscribed can help me out on that regard. But, you know, hey, I'll take whatever I can get. I really wasn't expecting this channel to go far, and I'm just doing this to see where this takes me, so, you know, hey, every little bit is much appreciated, okay? And I truly thank you once again. Oh, and don't forget to follow the music channel, too. I've been dropping a lot more music chant places as well. I think there's a link in the thing. I don't know. Somewhere along those lines. Description. What have you. So, that's the state of the channel. Long story short, just a review. I think our work here is done. Here in New Braintree. At least live. I'll work on this off camera. But until this game gets a lot better... Paradox, I'm looking at you in this regard. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a breather from this. Who knows? Maybe I might go back to City Skylines 1, or maybe, you know, I use the mods right from the start to see if this, thing works. And see if, you know, it helps out a lot. So, once again, I truly thank all of y'all for watching. Ignore this dude. I don't know what he's talking about. And once again, just thank you, and thank you. I'm glad I can help with entertaining y'all. Or at least I did hopefully tried my best. Speaking of trying my best, let's see what the mods did. Okay, so our population came back. So let's check on a couple things. Now that this news report kicked in. Holy moly, what happened here? Okay, so the economic bit... I came here to listen to the radio. What are we doing? Get out of here. Good grief. I'm trying to listen to... analyze things, not listen to y'all just... Yeah, I know. I'm turning on the game music because I'm not going to be here for much longer. Yes, that was my own music you were hearing in the background this whole time. Speaking of whole time, whoa! Okay, so this was one of the problems with City Skylines 2 without mods. This was at a major deficit. Remember that? Good times, right? Look at this. We're suddenly at a surplus. A crazy surplus. I didn't see this coming. Okay, so not all of it is a surplus, or oil's behind, but that's besides the point. Point is, wow, holy moly, our electronics are going nuts too. That is crazy. I mean, we are importing a lot, but I'm not going to worry about that. Shoot. My goodness, look at convenience food. That is insanity. And that's just material goods. What about immaterial? Oh, wow. Software, we're exporting a lot. I mean, we got a lot of tech. Financials at a deficit, LOL. Could be because we have more jobs than people, but so be it. How can you import record? Never mind. Okay, so the economic balancer works. The abandoned buildings thing works too. our population is now returned to where it once was. I say we still have more jobs than people, 223. What about the school rebalancer? I probably should have checked on this beforehand, but it looks like now we're needing a little bit more high schooling, so there it is, it worked. Okay, and one of the first things I noticed too, the residential suitability. Remember when this was green? Good times, right? Well, now the game kind of turned it into orange. I don't know why it necessarily did that, or if it has something to do with land values not catching up right away. Either way, I mean, the high rent thing is just not working. What exactly is causing this? Comfortable, but yet you're at the highest level. I'm not sure how you would fix this. This is something good to note for when I continue this playthrough behind the scenes. Let's see. I'm not really sure. Alright, maybe the way to reduce rent in this city is to help lower taxes on this. What are we dealing with? We got a lot of uneducated and poorly educated people. I'm going to do something here. We're going to set all this to 12. But I'm actually going to give folks who are more highly educated a discount here. So this is kind of an incentive to get more highly educated. Let's see. We'll leave offices behind, as is. I know. I don't want to do, like, industry. We'll just raise industry to 12. Commercial can stay 12. We'll encourage some office space. I'm going to see if maybe that does anything. Obviously, you know, the incentive is you get the more education you get, the more likely you'll be, there. Okay, that's for developing mods. That doesn't really do anything. Another thing, too, surfaces trying to get to their destination. I've noticed that's a little bit more trickier than it is. Like in the past, we would have all these icons over here, and I would build more, and I'm like, wait a minute now. Like that, I believe, is the game rebalancing itself. So we have way more, yeah, see, now that we've got the mods that can help with this. See, the modding community, once again, has clutched this, because now we've got some more improvements here. Like, you can see accidents are no longer all over the place. That was kind of a pet peeve, albeit that was hysterical to look at. Yeah, some of the cars being... Never mind! We have a car crashed into a large park. This is what I was talking about. We have traffic crashing in the park. And a burnt-out vehicle. This game is just wild. That I know. What are we doing? Like 90 on the highway over here? Good lord. Alright, I see our demand is once again back. So, yeah, I mean, what I'm planning on doing is essentially letting the mods run its course and going off this behind the scenes. Like, you can tell the deaf one is definitely re-kicked itself back in the gear. That's just wild. Okay, so that could be a mod coming in. I don't know. So, like I said, thank y'all for watching this whole playthrough. It's been a blast. But alas, I must depart. I will see you either for the next City Skylines playthrough, if that's your thing, or for something else. We'll see. Peace out, y'all.